Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be hopefully a really chill, relaxing declutter and empties. So it's kind of a collective declutter and empties. Some of the things that I've been letting go over the last couple of months, I've been keeping them in a basket here, and also a whole bunch of stuff I've gone through and I wanted to share with you guys. And I say hopefully relaxing because my puppy is sleeping and I hope that he stays sleeping throughout the duration of the video. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name's Alithia, and on this channel I do focus on everything related to self-care, balance, home organization, minimalism, decluttering, makeup, skincare, perfume, sometimes fashion, just whatever I like to talk about, I like to share with you guys on this channel. And if you like the vibes of my channel, I would love if you would consider subscribing. You can also feel free to head over and follow me on Instagram. And with that out of the way, you guys, let's get into today's declutter and empties video. All right, guys, so if you can remember back to my old videos where I would film all the time when people were sleeping and I had to pretty much whisper when I was doing my videos, that's what today's video is going to be. And probably a lot of them going forward are going to be this sort of like quiet, almost ASMR whispering tone, because the puppy is sleeping and I have a very small window in which I can film before he wakes up. And if he hears me upstairs, he's going to start whining. He's actually okay if I leave the house, but if he hears me in the house and he can't get to me, he gets like super distressed and wants to come find me. And I think I have like probably 25-30 minutes, I hope, to film, and I wanted to do an empties video for you guys. So today's going to be a very relaxing, quiet, calm empties and declutter video, which actually in the past when I would have to do these kind of videos before when people were sleeping in my house, a lot of you guys really liked those kind of videos. So hopefully you're in the mood for a nice, calming, relaxing coffee, declutter, and empties. Those are some of my favorite kind of videos. I am currently drinking a cup of very cheap Walmart Keurig coffee in my favorite mug, which is from H&M Home, and I think they still have them, and it's absolutely wonderful to be up in my bedroom right now focusing on anything other than being a dog mom. So yeah, without too much further ado, you guys, let's get started in today's video. Okay, so just to start out, I have a couple of makeup declutters. As you guys know, if you've been watching my videos, I have been really getting into makeup and finding a lot of really great foundations. This has been my year of finding really good shade matches, awesome concealers, awesome foundations. Haven't had nearly as much time to review and share things with you guys as I would like to since we got the puppy, but a couple of things I'm definitely getting rid of are just two foundations here. So on the left, I have the Ambient Soft Glow Foundation from Hourglass, and this I think is in the shade 1.5 1.5. Anyway, it's just in the shade 1.5. And it's kind of like, it's a good shade match. It's probably the best they have in their range. Unfortunately, it still does look a little gray on my skin. And honestly, I don't like the way it looks on my face. I know a lot of people love the Hourglass foundations, but with this particular foundation, I can see it sitting on my skin and it looks like it just looks really cakey on my skin. The finish is not very good. It's a very full coverage matte. It just definitely isn't like an airbrushed effect the way a lot of the other Hourglass products are on my skin. The other product is a foundation from YSL. This is the All Hours foundation. This, up until a couple months ago, this was one of the closest shade matches I had found for myself, but actually it's just a touch too light, and I have other foundations that are better matches for me, and it takes me a long time to go through foundations as it is, so I definitely don't need to hold on to this if it's too light. I just won't reach for it. And this is in the color LC1, or the shade LC1. So those two foundations, the Ambient is actually quite old. It kind of is not really, I can't even give it to anybody because I think it's too old. The YSL, I could try to sell it, I guess, or give it to a friend or family member. So I'm going to go in no particular order. So I finished up an entire container of the Jameson Chewable Vitamin C. I just always have vitamin C tablets on hand in my cupboard just to help fend off colds and flus, especially if I'm doing night shifts and if I start to get run down. I do try to eat lots of fruits and vegetables, but especially these days with puppy, it's not always doable to get in all the nutrition that I need. And as you guys know, nutrition is super important to me. So yeah, I went through an entire container of these Jameson vitamin C's, and I already have another one in my cupboard that I've started on. Another supplement that I've used up in its entirety is the Melatonin 5 mg Quick Dissolve, and this is something I probably go through too much because actually you're not supposed to take melatonin like large amounts and consistently, I think, I don't know for sure, but it can inhibit your body's natural ability to create its own melatonin. But it just works so well for me to have a really good sleep. It's not as heavy as something like Benadryl. It's got fewer long-term side effects than taking Benadryl consistently, and I really should take a break from it. And at this point, it could be almost a placebo effect, but I love taking my melatonin. I just find that I get a really good night's sleep. So yeah, especially again, working shift work and with the puppy, ever since we got the puppy, you guys, my anxiety has been through the roof. Like, just we're anxious about everything, and like just the amount of stress I've been under. And anyway, so I started having to take melatonin to help me sleep during the night because I just wasn't sleeping, even though I was sleeping a normal schedule. And I find that this really helps. So again, I have another container of this already open and on the go. All right, for a skincare empty, this is the Florisis Face Cleansing Oil. This was sent to me in PR a few months ago. I shared it with you guys in a couple of different skincare videos. I really like it. It's really expensive. I would not repurchase, like I would not buy it myself. I think this cleansing oil runs you somewhere in like the $40 to $60 range, which if you're asking me is just too much for a cleansing oil. There are such amazing cleansing oils and balms out there that are so much less expensive. Currently, I'm using the Hada Labo because I've heard people talk about it so much and I've wanted to try it for a really long time. Dr. Dre actually was one of the channels that I first heard it, and I've been thoroughly enjoying the Hada Labo. You guys know that my favorite cleansing oil is the Palmer's Cocoa Butter Cleansing Oil for face. I have gone through countless containers of that and I absolutely love it. But yeah, I was really happy to get through this one because I just was kind of just trying to use it up. And now that I've used it up, I don't think I will probably use it again unless I get another one sent to me in PR. I just don't like wasting things. Another item that I finally went the whole way through is the Banana Boat Daily Protect SPF 50. This is the lightweight, non-greasy. This took me forever to go through. I was just using this on my neck, décolleté, and backs of hands, and it's been a great sunscreen. I would definitely repurchase it. It's just at this point in time, I'm trying to go through some of my other chemical sunscreens because, as you guys know, I prefer mineral sunscreen on my face. I have very sensitive eyes, so I don't like when chemical sunscreens get into my eyes and burn. But this was great just for like non-face skin. Another skincare empty is the Timeless Coenzyme Q10 Serum. This has Matrixyl 3000, which is a peptide blend. It also has vitamin E. What else is in here? Hyaluronic acid and aloe vera, I believe, and yeah, coenzyme Q10. So basically just an antioxidant serum for your face that also has some hydrating qualities as well and some collagen stimulating qualities. This is the second bottle of the Timeless Coenzyme Q10 that I've gone through. I really, really like it. I'm not repurchasing it at the moment because I don't think it's really necessary, especially with getting puppy. I'm trying to be a little bit more careful with how I spend my money, and I went down to working a little bit fewer shifts because night shifts were so hard on me. So I just want to be a little bit more careful with funds, but this is a great product. I also started using the Dermatology Needleless Serum, which is also a peptide blend, and I didn't think I needed both this and the Dermatology Needleless Serum in my routine, but this is a very enjoyable product. It is a repurchase for me, and I really do enjoy using it. I find that my face feels more hydrated and a little bit more plumped, and it's just kind of like a nice, soothing thing to put on my face. The next item that I used up all the way through is my Blissx Daily Conditioning Treatment SPF 20 Lip Balm. I'll open it for you guys to show you what it looks like. So I've used up the entire container. I love this stuff so much. This is my favorite lip balm. I've told you guys before that nobody will ever tell me that a $50 Tom Ford lip balm or like a $50 Dior lip balm even holds a leg compared to, I don't know if that's the right saying, even holds a glass to, I don't know, to the Blissx DCT treatment. This is like $5. It lasts forever. It has added SPF. It's extremely conditioning for the lips. It leaves like this pretty, just subtle kind of gloss almost, but without being sticky. It is my favorite thing to put on my lips in the world. I always have one of these in my purse. Takes me a while to go through it. Boyfriend borrows it. Like, it's just so good. Such good value for your money. Love the way that it smells. And I've been using this for like well over probably 5 or 6 years. Another self-care item that I went all the way through is the Dr. Teals Pink Himalayan Mineral Soak Restore and Replenish Epsom Salts. So these days, like I said, I am trying to be a little bit more frugal when it comes to the bath products I'm purchasing. Dr. Teals tends to be a little bit more on the expensive side. So these days I literally just buy whatever the no-name brand of Epsom salts is from Walmart, that's fine. I try to get some kind of like a nice scented, like, what do you call it, bubble bath, just so that it feels like luxurious. But the Dr. Teals is a little pricier, but I really did like this one. And my favorite scent for Dr. Teals is definitely the shea and coconut, I think is what it is. Shea and cocoa butter or something, shea and coconut. That's my favorite scent. I also quite like the eucalyptus. The next empty that I have isn't actually completely empty yet, but this is a Bath & Body Works candle, and this is the Vanilla Pumpkin. So as you guys know, I switched to using Scentsy in my house. I still like Bath & Body Works candles, but honestly, for a while now, I've kind of been moving away from them a little bit because they're very strongly scented, and sometimes I find I get a headache from them, and I don't like that, like, as it gets closer and closer to the bottom of the candle, it feels wasteful. I never burn through the entire thing. It gets too close to the bottom and it gets too hot, and then when you put it out, there's always this like black soot on the side of the candles, and I hate that. It just feels like, I think to myself, am I breathing that in my air? So I did switch to using Scentsy, and I prefer that a lot better because I feel like the Scentsy is just like a cleaner way to fragrance my home. So the next item is another decluttered makeup product. This is the Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal Light Concealer in the shade Vanilla Wafer. So this is just not the right shade for me at all. I think I'm going to see if my daughter wants this because she likes the Too Faced products. This is like a close match, but not 100%. And I have other concealers that I like way better that I've discovered over the last couple of months. So this is going to be going. The next sort of declutter is kind of a weird one. This is a little free item with purchase that I got. This is the MFK724 Perfume. And it's okay, but it's very like, I don't know. It's fine, but I don't like it for me. Like, my type of perfume is more the like floral, feminine, vanilla, sweet, fluffy, woody, ambery, benzoin, iris, cardamom, spicy, oriental direction. This is very aldehydic and very fresh and very clean, and it's very nice, but I can't see myself using this, so I'm going to send it to a friend and see if they want to try it out. Another supplement that I went the whole way through is my coenzyme Q10 supplement, so I already have another one of these on the go in the cupboard as well. I'm really big into taking antioxidants, and especially as you get older, your body lacks the ability to produce its own coenzyme Q10, so this is a really important antioxidant for your skin, hair, nails, your heart. It's just a really good antioxidant in general, so this is something I always like to make sure that I'm getting in my diet, and I take 2 of these every single day. The next item that I finally used up, and it felt like it took me forever, is the Jergens Enriching Shea Butter Lotion. So this is actually a really nice, rich lotion. I like it a lot. I have another one on the go in the bathroom right now. After I finish that container, I might switch it up and get something different just because I tend to get bored of my lotions and stuff really fast. I like to try something new. I'm always like looking to try new things. But this is a really nice, rich, hydrating moisturizer, especially if you have dry skin or live in a dry climate. It's very heavyweight. That's what I like. And the reason I think this took forever to go through is because I actually was mixing it with my Gold Bond Retinol Overnight Cream, which is a retinol that you can apply to your entire body. And so yeah, so it took me twice as long to go through this, it felt. But I really like this, and I have another one on the go. And yeah, that's about all there is to say about the Jergens. And finally, my last empty, I have not 1, but 2 containers of the Vital Protein Collagen Peptides. You guys know, if you watch my channel, this is my favorite collagen powder. I really need to order more because it's one of those self-care things that I just really enjoy doing for myself every day. I always add a scoop of this to my coffee every single morning. And it's just a really good, quick way to get 10 grams of collagen into something that I'm drinking. And I go through one of these usually about once a month. So like I told you guys, this has no flavor, and it mixes right in instantly, and it almost mixes itself. Like, you don't even have to stir it almost. It pretty much almost mixes itself. That's how good it is. I've tried other collagen powders that were grainy and crumbly and did not mix in very well, and also they had this strange, like, bony kind of a taste, which I didn't appreciate. This is pretty much tasteless. One of the best ones, if not the best one I've ever tried. I think I need to find it on sale somewhere because it is a little bit pricey. Like, it's $40 a month, but it's a small price to pay really for like your health. But the studies about collagen are sort of getting better, but they are conflicting as to whether or not it actually does anything. And some studies have shown that if you do consume 10 grams of collagen every day, it does increase the collagen density of your skin. That is as per a dermatologist. Like I said, it's a gamble that I'm willing to take. It's at the very least, it's 10 grams of protein, and I love it. It's just like a self-care ritual that I enjoy. I almost forgot to mention my Sunday Riley CEO Vitamin C Serum. This is the 15% brightening serum. I went through the entire thing. I really enjoyed this serum, you guys, and I've used a number of different vitamin C serums in the past. I've used the Timeless Vitamin C. I've used the Paula's Choice C Booster. I've used the SkinCeuticals CE Ferulic, and I'm currently using the Sunday Riley CEO Glow, which is an oil, and it's got turmeric in it as well. And honestly, I really liked this vitamin C. It is one I could see myself going back to if I get sick of the oil, but currently I'm loving the CEO Glow oil from Sunday Riley, just because it truly does give my skin like this dewy, lit from within glass quality. Although how glass-like I look these days, I'm not 100% sure because I haven't been sleeping as much and I'm a lot more stressed out, and like the toll that stress takes on you is like for real. You know, like the only thing that's changed in my life for the quote unquote negative, I guess, is like getting this new puppy has been super stressful. Everything else about my life is really good. So theoretically, I should be looking and feeling well slept and have that natural lit from within glow, but I don't really. And I think it's because of the puppy. Anyways, that's just an aside. I really recommend this vitamin C if you are looking for a good one. I don't know if you can hear that, you guys, but the puppy is awake officially and he is freaking out downstairs, so it's time for me to end this video. Maybe you can't hear anything. And that is the last item in today's empties video. So that was it for today's video, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed my empties and declutter video. Thank you for being here with me today. I do really hope you'll consider subscribing if you're new here, and I'll see you guys all very soon in my next one. Bye for now.